G'day, Steve from Dirt Bike and Old As Adventures. Someone just stole my bike. Oh, it's a nice looking machine, isn't it? Got a nice ass. The bloke on it's a horse head. Happens to be my brother, of course. So yeah, my brother's down from Brisbane. We've been kayak fishing so far, and now we're out on the dirt bikes. Absolute madness. Pretty warm day, but we just decided what the hell, we'll head out and get a bit of a ride in. He's thinking about buying an adventure bike, so his channel's all about sort of car camping and canoe camping and fishing, and so very similar to mine. But he's yeah, thinking about next year, 2022, buying a bike. So he said, well, I'm down here, I'm going to take your bike out. And I said, well, I'll tag along. Unfortunately, he has a considerable higher top speed than I do. But we're going to head out for an overnighter again. Believe it or not, we've actually got the fishing rods in again. We're going to chase some trout this time. I know a couple of little spots up here, but I expect it'll be too warm and the trout will be sulking, so I'd be very surprised if we catch something. But yeah, we'll have a crack anyway. Got a couple of beers in it, in the backpack. I was going to say in the esky, but so yeah, just the usual story, guys. Just out for an overnighter up in the local hills. Kind of nice to see the 690 from behind. Paul's already got all the light camping gear, so he's done a lot of snow camping and hiking and backpacking and stuff already. So we just packed his light gear into my panniers there, and he's got a really nice big Agnes tent on the back there. So yeah. But yeah, she's pretty warm, so we're a bit uncomfortable. I'm trying to get past him. It's been 16 years since he's ridden a bike, since his daughter Evelyn was born. As happens in life, guys, everyone will appreciate this. You have kids and the toys go. It's nice to see my bike from the side and being ridden. So yeah, he was his little daughter was born, and he didn't have a bossy wife or anything. He just suggested that it wasn't the right thing to have a motorbike in his life when he had young babies. So yeah, he's had two girls now, and they're 16 and 14. So like myself, he's just starting to get out and about a bit now. So yeah, maybe an adventure bike next year. But he's certainly interested. He's a bit like me. He's probably interested in the lighter end of the market. Certainly not looking at buying a big 1200 or something like that. He's probably leaning towards a 690 or a T7 or something along those lines. So yeah, to get an opportunity to ride a 690 all loaded up is absolute gold. So he'll be enjoying himself. I'm sure he's a bit timid. Hopefully he's riding sensible so we get through the next couple of days. But anyway, guys, we'll keep filming as we go along, and we'll see you when we get to camp. Just pulled up at Hawthorn Bridge, the usual water check. Here's the 690, he's going well, he hasn't dropped it yet. Road conditions are appalling, absolutely appalling. Lots of 20mm loose rock and about 2 inches deep, so yeah, about 50mm deep of loose rock they've just put over the road. So the road conditions were bloody shite. But yeah, water's down. It's still fairly high for this time of year, to be honest. It's between Christmas and New Year, so water's down a bit. Sorry, a bit higher than what it normally would be this time of year. So yeah, probably still no river crossings for us. So yeah, we'll go by the bridges. Anyway, we'll keep moving. Oh, it's good to get out though, I can tell you. Yeah, that rock back there was not ideal. motocross / enduro gear, so I'm riding this full Getgowin 12 bloody SD12 bloody motocross boots, so yeah, a bit awkward. How are we, boys? One more bike to come. Wait for my brother just to check on him. First time on a bike in 16 years and hasn't ridden that bike ever before, or an ADV bike for that. He's only ever ridden road bikes. So I'll just keep an eye on him. So we just got away this afternoon really. We've been sort of fluffing around and just getting a bit of stuff organised and just enjoying a bit of quiet time. So yeah, we're just probably just going to start looking for a camp spot now. Probably about 5 o'clock, so yeah, get set up for camp. We might even go ride a few more trails before the day's out on unloaded bikes. But yeah, we expect the bases to be loaded, as in all the campsites to be taken along these sorts of spots. These are all spots where people can get to and two-wheel drive, so yeah, they've got the washing hanging out and everything there, so yeah, a lot of Melbourne people again, unfortunately. Excuse me if I keep wiping the lens, but you get a lot of dust on them in these conditions, so yeah. But anyway, we'll keep looking and see what we can find. Every man and his dog is out camping, and his cat and his dog and his koala bear, I think. It's the wrong time of the year to be trying to find camp spots. I normally wouldn't have a bar of it, but my brother's down, so I'll have a crack. There's that we crossed that river going down. That's the one I avoided, the river crossing. Yep. It's probably not that far down to the river to see if there's a camp spot there, you know. Down here? Down here, yeah. Can have a look. But it's a dead end. Well, not a dead end. We have to come back, you know. So. Can have a look. That guy came. Oh, that guy just came out of there, though, didn't he? No, he was parked there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's only quite a while. Can have a look. I just got to find my bearings. Make sure I'm barking up the wrong tree, the right tree. Make sure you are where you think you are. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, that's the one. There's a river crossing down here. I've had to turn around before and come back out. It's probably only 4 k's probably, so we might as well go down and have a look. But yeah, it's other than that, we keep going that way, you know. So yeah, just looking, there's a bit of single trail there. We should have a crack at that. There you go. I expect the bases to be loaded everywhere, Paul. We might just end up pulling over on the side of the road, you know. Just keep, when you go up hills, just keep the power on, mate. Be aggressive, you know. That's the big thing. If you back off, you'll fall over, you know.
It's all about bloody January, mate.
I'll show you how it's done. Here comes the big 690. He reckons I bought him on the hard stuff.
What the fuck to do with that?
Just stick to the right hand side, ride through it, let that out. So it's getting on a bit in the day. It's nearly 5:40, so we're struggling to find a camp spot that's not super busy. So we're getting a bit desperate now. We might just camp near a little creek. We'll see how we go. But yeah, you can see that sun's starting to drop, so we just need to yeah, find a campsite pretty quick, otherwise it gets pretty miserable. Setting up camp at 7 o'clock at night is no good. We'll just have a look along here, there might be a camp spot. Nice bit of river. Yeah, I'll have a look at that and I'll come back to you. If you hear me beat me horn, it's all good, okay? So this will do, I think. Just sort of found a tucked away little spot down beside a creek. There's me 690 in its all its finery. A very tentative rider. Good work, Scalapino.
Nice, nice, nice.
This will have to do us, mate.
All to ourselves.
Yeah, beautiful. Nice and quiet. We can get naked if we need to. Do you reckon there's any trout in there? I don't know. I'm going to find out in a little while. Keep an eye out and see if there's any trout rising. nonetheless it's always nice to camp near water. If nothing else, just the sound is nice. So this is our spot for the night. Lovely shady spot for summer, and obviously you have to camp under gum trees, which is not ideal, but certainly very nice pleasant spots in summer to camp. River's just right behind us, and yeah, but we're all packed up now and had a little bit of a fish last night but didn't have any luck. But we haven't got the right gear. We're sort of set up for open river fishing, not necessarily this sort of little tight overgrown creek sort of fishing. So never mind, I'll come up here again, just stay an overnight here and give myself a bit of time to do some serious fishing. But yeah, now we'll take off, try and find a cafe for some lattes and vanilla slices, as I like to do. Make sure my stand's up. Yeah, sort of a tucked away nice little camp spot, that one. It was one I'll come back to. I never noticed it before. Obviously, but being around the Christmas period, all the campgrounds are chock-a-block, so all the common spots, a lot of people come up here and camp in the bush who have dogs, because this is state forest, you're allowed to do that. But you can see a lovely little bit of water here. As I say, it's a bit overgrown, not really good for fishing with long rods. You want to be just having your little 4-footers and sort of wandering along on the banks, but pretty overgrown. Beautiful cool part of the morning. Going to be quite warm today. Nice bit of river there. Come back and fish that too. That might be too steep for Paul. Yeah, we'll go the other way. I know the other way's a lot more sedater. But yeah, no use putting him up that on a 690. Oh, that'd be a lot of fun for me on the 390, but... it's good to get out in the bush. Actually surprised we haven't come across any four-wheel drives yet. Always stop and have a look at the wildlife when out in the Australian bush. This one's watching me. I just rode past him on the bike, so he's a little bit aggressive. He's looking at me. That's a red-bellied black snake. He's not worried by me at all, but their venom is not as deadly. You can see he's flattening his head a little bit. He's feeling the vibrations of the other motorbike coming. He's a little bit nervous. I will step back. But yeah, he's doesn't like the vibrations of the motorbikes. But yeah, not as deadly as the Tigers and the Browns and the inland Taipans. But you can see he's not aggressive, he's not worried about us. Happy to just slither off the road. He was just sunning himself. But yeah, that's the red belly black snake. A little bit grayer in these sorts of places. But when you get into the TT tree swamps and the like, they're very black. Very black, but you can see he's quite grey. But that's the nature of the environment. Yeah. So there you go, red belly black snake. These 390s are, well, just the modern bikes. It's so much fun to ride in this situation. There's just so little weight and inertia between your legs, it's unbelievable. Mind you, I am used to not having a lot of weight between my legs. Really put the visor down, hopefully you can hear me better. Really happy with the E-base and the little rollies and a couple of bottle holsters that I've got. It's just such a nice little compact setup, and it doesn't move, it doesn't influence the bike at all. I really don't know. The only time I know that it's there is when when I push back on the seat to go over a jump or just go through a bit of sandy stuff or something, but otherwise you just don't know it's there. There's just not enough weight there to influence the bike at all, you know. It's bloody brilliant. So this is the E-base setup. I finally pulled the labels off it. You can see it's the E-base with the small rollies, fuel bottle, water bottle, sleeping bag and a waterproof compression sack, tent, sleeping mattress and blow-up pillow, and all my food in here, and obviously there's the water bottle. So that's a really compact little setup. No rack required. There's bugger all weight out there. Yeah, like I say, the only time you notice is when you sit your butt back here. So very pleased. Probably just fine-tune the way I'll pack it a little bit, but other than that, pretty happy. So yeah, just my R9 Aspira for navigation up here. A little handlebar bag. I just take them on and off with a couple of cable ties, just for your sunglasses and your spare batteries and your toothbrush and that sort of stuff. Makes a great little setup, so the tank bag's not in your way. But yeah, very pleased with the 390. Very pleased indeed. Very, very good motorbike and good fun, lightweight ADV bike. Admittedly, I've got a little bit more on my backpack, you know, got a plate and a few bits and pieces like that, a freezer pack for the beers, but yeah, other than that, it's a bloody great little setup. And this is just great fun, zipping through some fire trails, you know. Yeah, very happy camp up. Had a nice camp spot last night. No fly on the tent, just sleeping under the fly mesh. Oh crikey, popped the wheel over that one. Yeah, and just camped in the fly mesh. Bloody beautiful camping. Yeah, a few mozzies, but no, not too bad. And you'll get a few horse flies and blowflies out here, but not a lot of the little black house flies that you get in the bush. Sorry, in the desert. Yeah. So yeah, quite pleasant camping still. You've got to pick your spots, of course. Make sure there's no stagnant water where you're camping. But Paul's going all right. Yeah, he's dropped it a couple of times just on just little step ups, or what's the name, just hasn't got the confidence yet, but he'll get there. I think he's enjoying the old ADV bike riding though. Oh yeah, we've got to continue. I better pull up and let him know where we're going. So yeah, actually this area we're in here now, guys, is a lot of single trail. A lot of single trail. So yeah, it's not an area I know that well, but yeah, there's stacks in this area all out through there. But anyway, we're heading back to a main road now, so pretty boring riding from here, but we'll go across the dam wall, see if the Willow Grove store's open. And you know what that means? A latte. A latte. I can become a latte sipping poofter, just to be politically incorrect for a minute. Yeah, good fun. Always enjoy this view riding down into here. Have a look at that, what a cracking day. Look at Rock Lake. Old mate out in his tinny, he's enjoying life. He'd be loving life. So yeah, we've just stopped, have a bit of a thumbnail photo here, and we're going to keep on going and get a latte into us. Hanging for a latte. Time for a latte. Just waiting for my brother at the intersections, and yeah, it can be a bit of a wait. I had a bit of a nap on the grass. Hopefully he sees me here. Yep, there he is. Hopefully next trip we do he'll get out of third gear into fourth maybe. Yeah, we'll head home now. Just coming home on the tarp. Everyone's frantically getting hay and silage. Well, the silage should be done by now, but everyone's getting hay in now. But yeah, we'll head home from here. Get home mid-afternoon and clean the bikes and pack up some gear. And we'll sit down about 5 o'clock, enjoy a beer, and talk about what was. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. We'll hope to see you out on the trail soon. This 390.